Hi everyone, this is Kay in the Collective Soul Tarot. Welcome back to another reading. This is another installment of the What Do They Want to Say to Me reading. Okay, so we're using the Andromeda Skies Love Oracle this time today, and I'm starting off with Aquarius. I want to just to give you a little bit of information now. There's going to be 2 cards, if not more, depending on what Archangel Michael thinks is best for each one of these. Now, there's the Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising positions on your birth chart. Okay, that your Sun, let's say your Sun is Aquarius, but your Moon placement on your birth chart falls under the house of let's say Gemini. Okay, and so forth and so on. Sometimes we have 2 positions, like if your Sun is Aquarius, your Moon also might be Aquarius, or your ascending is Aquarius. That's the rising. Okay, and you can also go with North Node, whatever birth placements on your chart that are most prominent. The North Node talks about your purpose in life. Okay, so you can listen to, watch. Not only Aquarius, but if you've got, like I said, Gemini, you can listen to that one and see what your person would want to say to you. It'd be the same person speaking to you in all 4 or 5 of your birth placements, zodiac signs. Okay, so that's basically how it works. Now, go ahead and take screenshots of the messages so that you can see how they might be consistent across your Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and North Node positions in your birth chart. Now, you can go to astro.com, and it's a free site where you can get a free account and a free birth chart, which is what I've done. Now, I have nothing to do with them other than the fact that I've got my own from there. So that's why I know what my North Node is. So if you don't know what your zodiac placements are on your birth chart, go ahead and go to astro.com. Okay, so the first message, Archangel Michael, thank you so much for being here and enveloping me in your beautiful wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. Today, it's timeless, of course, this reading, and it's Wednesday. I'm giving a day in between so that these messages, like I said, your person, your point of interest, your person of interest, your POI, might be feeling a certain way on Monday, but not necessarily the same way, and therefore their message would be different, and actually might be different, like in conflict with what they said on Monday, or vice versa. So we give it a day so that when Wednesday comes around, they might be back in their head, back in their straight head again, feeling their heart with respect to you, and this is the message they would want to pass along to you. And you can see how it's going for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday along the week like that, and see how all 4 or 5 of your placements are actually consistent with each other in the same day. Okay, so it is March the 20th, Wednesday, 2024, just so you know, but timeless. All right, Archangel Michael, what's the first message for Aquarius? There is so much I want to tell you. Wow, they want to talk to you. They do. They definitely, and they see you as a twin flame to them. Isn't that, wow, that's crazy. If you feel like you're on a twin flame journey, and that you have a twin flame in this lifetime, then this person thinks that too. They sure do. They must know a little bit about twin flames, if not a lot, but they still want to talk to you. So, this is for both genders, right? Masculine and feminine. This may be a masculine listening to this reading right now, and you're an Aquarius, and you have a female, feminine, divine feminine in your life, and they so want to talk to you, and they see you as their twin flame. Or it's the other way around, and same sex as well, of course, guys. Okay, so we're going to do Pisces next. I stuffed them back in. Let me straighten this out. Excuse me. Pisces, Archangel Michael, what messages from their person of interest do they have that this person of interest wants to say to them? What do they want to say to them? I'm afraid of commitment. Okay. And then let's see. Twin flame. Holy smokes. That's come out second time. Pisces, okay, so they're afraid of commitment. They're afraid of committing to the path, possibly to the journey itself. They know something about twin flames, though. They do. but maybe they're in another relationship right now. You might know that they're already in a committed relationship, and that for them to be able to be with you, they'd have to leave it and commit to you, right? And which of course would be something that they'd want to do if they were single, because they see you as a twin flame. But the commitment might be overwhelming in the sense that they need some time to grow yet, Pisces. That they see you as being so much further spiritually evolved possibly than they are, and they may not feel like they're worthy enough for you, and that to commit to you in the sense that they don't feel like they're spiritually evolved enough, like grown enough as a person, whatever, or they just see you as being like, you're so much higher than them. They just don't feel, the bottom line is they don't feel worthy enough to be able to make that commitment to you right now. But that's right now. That's today. Remember, this is a snippet of time. This is just a snapshot of this particular point in time. Tomorrow they might feel completely different and tell you a different story. Well, we won't be doing it tomorrow, but Friday. Okay? So we'll see. Whatever you feel is right for you. That these messages, if they're for you or not, okay? They might not be for you, for your Pisces. Like a lot of times when I watch a reading, because I'm Sagittarius, those readings don't apply to me personally. What they're doing though is they're applying to somebody I know. They're applying to somebody that I know, and so therefore it affects me, okay? But it's my Sagittarius reading, and their sun sign is not Sagittarius, okay? I just want to tell you that. So what turns out is that every time I hear a Sagittarius reading, believe me, there's so many more Sagittarius readings that I've ever watched that have to do with what's going on with them as opposed to what's really going on with me in my life. It indirectly relates to me, right? But I'm learning about what's going on with them in their life without having that contact, without really knowing it directly. So you can look at it that way, your Pisces. That message there could be, it's just a peripheral message that you don't have to take too seriously or seriously at all. Or it's just that's one of your placements. So it might be your sun placement. So I really must rely mostly on my Taurus placement, because or perhaps Aries, but usually my Taurus placement will be more true of what's going on with me. Come on, that's supposed to be my sun. It's supposed to be talking to me about me, the Sagittarius one. So I have to go to Taurus because that's a very prominent position in my birth chart, and it speaks more about what's going on with me. Okay, so that's the same thing. If the Pisces is your sun sign, and let's say Aries is a moon sign for you, or a ascending sign for you, whatever, and it seems to be more in line with what is really going on between you and your person, then that's the one that you would pay attention to. You would just let this one go, the one that we just read on Pisces. Okay, hope that was helpful. Let's go. I find you incredibly attractive. Beautiful. I feel empty without you. Wow. Okay. Well, they find you incredibly attractive. They're very attracted to you, and they so want to be with you, and they feel that empty void inside them, in their heart, without you in it. That's beautiful. I mean, not for them, but for you to hear that. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Excuse me, Archangel Michael. All right. I feel you. Very interesting. I have sexual fantasies about you. Oh, that's really interesting. So they feel you so much so that they get charged up. They really do. They get charged up to the point where they, they're busy every now and again. Let's just say. All right. That's wonderful. Okay. Gemini, please. Archangel Michael. So they must be energetically in tune, attached to you, Taurus. Okay. You are the love of my life. Gorgeous. There is so much I want to tell you, so they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you, Gemini. They really do. And they just see you as the one. Okay. Wonderful. So happy for you. Cancer. What do we have? I like the idea of doing this, but having to straighten it out all the time, I think I might just go back to the old way. Okay, Cancer. What did their person of interest have to say, Archangel Michael? Long distance. All right, there's a great big distance between the two of you. Not just like emotionally, but maybe not emotionally, but physically, most definitely. Oh, we got a few messages here. Can we start over? Wow. Long distance. Can we start over? I feel like I'm not good enough for you. There. Yep. But I love you. So that's like you're kind of on a pedestal in their mind. They see you as being somebody who's done a lot of growing and balancing, like healing them yourself, doing whatever you need to do in order to do that. But they somehow feel less than good enough for you. That be their own mind, okay? That's what they're thinking. Doesn't mean that it's true. But they that you think that way. But they do love you. But they see it. There's a great distance, physical distance, and I think that is tripping him or her up for you. Okay, and there's which is kind of like an excuse that a person would rely on, like sit in that. Oh, I don't feel worthy enough for you. They're not gonna say, well, I don't feel. If you say, well, what why aren't you contacting me? If you were to talk to them. And they wouldn't say, well, I don't feel worthy enough for you. They might just say, well, I've thought about it a lot, but gee whiz, you're here and I'm there. Using that as an excuse. It's a practical excuse, yes. But when when you engage the divine in your problem solving processes, God will make, if it's right for the two of you, God will, move mountain and sea in order for the two of you to be together. And you can trust that and have faith in that. It might take a little while, but it's going to happen. If it's meant to be, it will happen. So it doesn't matter that there's physical distance. If the two of you truly belong together and love each other that much, it's going to happen. So he or she just really needs to work on their sense of self-worth. Okay, as they compare themselves to you, which they shouldn't, but people do. Leo, twin flame again. That's the third time. Isn't that interesting? I feel like I can't give you what you need. Wow, these twin, yeah. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You're really having it. I feel like I can't give you what you need. They see you as being someone real strong and courageous and a go-getter in your life. You're a fire sign. You're a fire sign, and they just feel like, even though they know that you're probably their twin flame, they at least know something about it. They may be thinking that you are in a place where you have, really great spiritual needs in a relationship. It's what I'm getting is spiritual engagement with another individual that you be interested in a romantic way, right? To live your life with. Perhaps they're not grown enough yet spiritually, and they need more time to be able to measure up to the twin flame journey. But again, that's today. They're thinking that way. They might be having a bad day today, or they're a little off feeling whatever. And so there may be something in their day or yesterday that kind of put them on their head, in the sense that they feel something came back, some kind of feedback came to them, and it made them feel like they were less than something, like they screwed up in some way, that they made a mistake in some way. Well, then I'm not good enough. Like, how could I ever be good enough for her or him when other people are telling me this and that, or I've done this or that, and I don't feel very good about myself right now. But that's today. So by Friday might be a totally different situation for you, Leo. For them is what I'm saying. So their messages to you, Leo, would be completely different. All right. Or this reading for the Leo who's watching this particular Leo message is absolutely not for you, just like I talked about the other card, the Pisces card. You can go on to your other zodiac placement for your sun, moon. Not if sun, if your Leo is sun, go to your moon or your ascending or your north node or something and see what that message is. Virgo, I feel like I can't give you what you need. Gee, that's come out again. I will find my way back to you one day. Okay, so they can't give you what they feel you need right now, but they're going to find their way back to you one day. However, I would suggest that they talk to you about it, what it is that you really do need, okay? Because from my perspective, when they say that, it's like an assumption, especially if you are not talking. How do they truly know what you need, right? Okay, so let's move on. Libra. What can we know? What are their person of interest for Libra, please? What are their messages? Thank you, Archangel Michael. Finances are a problem. And there is a third party. Wow, that's a double whammy, Libra. Okay, so finances are a problem for them. They're trying to find balance, and part of them is out of balance. That area of life, finances, what it would take, finances, to be able to be with you. And the fact that they have a third party, they have someone that they're committed to, that especially if they're married, they need to go through divorce in order to be able to be with you, to reconnect with you. They know they're going to lose money, a lot of money. That then they're going to have to spend time working wherever it is that they are working to be able to build their finances up. And you know, unless they got a great paying job, and they just might, it could take a long time for their money to be built up. But you might know that they have a great paying job, so it wouldn't be that terribly long. But all it needs is for them to talk to you and tell you what their issues are, especially if they do want to get divorced or leave their partner. That's something you'd like to know, wouldn't it? But right now, they're not talking to you because they see that their finances are a problem and that they still have their commitment elsewhere. Okay, Scorpio. I feel you. Okay, there's that energetic attachment, spiritual attachment. I don't know what I want, though. They feel you, but they don't know what they want. Very interesting and very, honest, at least, right? They know that they're spiritually connected to you and they don't want to let you go. But at the same time, they don't know what they want. Maybe there was somebody else. Okay. All right. So maybe by Friday, they'll know more about what they want. Sagittarius. Okay, Archangel Michael. What does Sagittarius, person of interest, want to say to them? Please forgive me. Okay. Beautiful. You are always on my mind. Wow, somebody's thinking about you a lot, Sagittarius. And they want your forgiveness for whatever it is. Their done deeds, their wrong deeds, whatever from before in the past. So they're asking you to please forgive them. That's beautiful. And they're constantly thinking about you. Well, always, at least. That's the same constantly. That's nice to know, isn't it? Okay, Capricorn, you just wish they'd reach out physically, right? Capricorn, what is your person of interest want to tell you right now, today, Wednesday, right? The timeless. Please forgive me. Holy smokes, okay? And I feel you. So energetically, they are very much in touch with you. It's interesting that Sagittarius and Capricorn, those energies are fairly much the same. Please forgive them, Capricorn, and because they feel you, you must have a very, very strong soul connection, if not twin flame, which, not surprised the card didn't come out. Okay, so guys, that's basically it. That's what we know for today. So I hope that was helpful to you all. Bye for now. We'll check in on Friday. Bye-bye.